Hello Heisters and welcome to the achievement guide for Dead Meat, which is also known as Slaughterhouse on Deathwish. It is the second returning heist from the first game and the first loud only one. In my opinion, it was the least memorable of the 9 heists, but that doesn't mean the heist was terrible at all. Everything in that game was quality, polished content, but I just feel that this one doesn't stick out as much for me as the others do. Regardless, its recreation in Payday 2 is extremely respectful to the original content. The But How achievement returns and it functions in exactly the same way. Even if crime has left a bad taste in your mouth, you have to praise Overkill's attitude towards recreating their old heists. Anyway, Slaughterhouse gives you a very good monetary reward, and with the updated mechanics, it is an overall better experience. If you have played this in the previous game, you're going to have a good idea of what there is to do, as there aren't many changes compared to the original. There are a couple of randomised elements with the addition of the SWAT van, Captain Winters and the escape, but apart from that it is exactly the same. Now onto the guide. Firstly, you're going to be presented with a number of trucks while you and your crew are overlooking them. Shoot the windshields of them, as this will make the murky water trucks crash and make the Gensec van fall down into the right position. More on that in a bit. If you don't do this part right, it's not that much of an issue. Dealing with the murkies quickly and effectively is your best bet, but you can also run past them if you wish. Once you get past them and down the stairs, you will need to collect a batch of C4. This is a slight change from the original. It doesn't matter who picks it up, but only place the first C4 on the door when all of your teammates are close. However, before you do this, it might be a good idea to give everyone a job to do before they get inside. The person with the C4 can deal with the van and the drill. Back onto the Genset van, if you shot it correctly earlier on, you only need to shoot a couple of wires for it to come down. If you didn't, the van will be stuck where it is and the safe will fall into a less convenient place. Be wary of the possibility of a bulldozer when you C4 the rear end of the truck though. Everyone else has various jobs they can perform. 2 gas cans need to be collected, butchers can be tied, camping spots can be set up, and keycards can be collected to close off some of the doors. If you're able to find a keycard, closing a door near the conveyor belts where you remove the gold through later can be a lifesaver. However, whatever you decide to do, be on the lookout for more murkies, as they will be the first major threat to deal with and it won't take long for them to appear. Once your job has been completed, it would be a good idea to take cover. This site is king when it comes to multiple places to take cover, so choose one you're most comfortable with and make sure that your team is close. You'll be waiting around 4 to 6 minutes for the safe to open. Of course, drill skills will speed up this process. Use the cover to your advantage and never take any extremely daring risks. The assault waves in this Titan Deathwish seem to last around 7 minutes, give or take. If the timing is right, you'll be moving the gold bags as the assault fades. On Deathwish, you have to secure 8 of the 12 in the safe. Moving the extra bags shouldn't cause you too much hassle, but it's all down to player choice. Another great change for this heist is that the conveyor belts work. Get the bags packed and transferred onto the belts as quickly as possible. Once the gold bags are on the second belt, pick up the ones in the middle and throw them further down to speed up this entire process.
Take a close look at the floor. Closer than that.
get outside, you have up to 3 new threats to deal with. Snipers, the turret, and the Winter Soul Captain Winters. Snipers will definitely spawn, but the other 2 are purely down to RNG. If the SWAT van comes out and there aren't many cops, try and deal with it as quickly as possible. Throwing a Molotov or 2 will help speed up its destruction. Make sure you fire the turret's laser targeting system, as that will give you a very nice damage multiplier. As for Winters, 1 of 2 things may happen. He may never appear at all, or he could appear at any time between now and the end of the heist. If the latter occurs at a bad time, it is entirely your choice if you want to deal with him or not. Even though he may not be seen by anyone, his impact will be noticeable, as cops will be harder to kill and will appear at a greater rate. If you want to deal with him, your best course of action is to wait for the assault to fade, same with the turret. However, if your team is good enough, the bust to the cops won't cause you any trouble. Back onto the heist, when the gold bags are secure, set up the trap, go to the bottom right corner of the outside area. It was shown in the video if you don't know where that is. This spot was where you'd go on Overkill 145+ in Payday the heist, and this is where you go to camp Payday 2. The rest of the heist now boils down to holding off the cops and activating the crane once more. Just make sure to deal with any major threats such as snipers and bulldozers before activating the crane.
Snipers are being brought in, people.
Run! Run faster! Oh God!
Johnston, Foxton. Follow me. Foxton. Come, follow me.
More units! More guns coming your way, gang! They just set another civilian free! You gotta do something about it!
Faster! Foxton, come on! It's a glove! Kill the glove. Check it out.
Good luck, everybody!
Stay down where I lay.
Fire up! Hold it!
Still down.
The drunker!
I missed the best
Looks like snipers are gonna get involved! Let the crane get it on the truck.
Hey, Huckster, follow! Put him up! Huckster, come with me! Down. Go, go, go. It's a cloaker. Coming. Cloaker here, enemy needs.
After the crane is completely moved to gold, you're gonna have to run through a new section in the heist. This was an impeller heist. Instead you will run through a lot of connecting containers. Now you have a bit of RNG to deal with. As long as you follow the blue containers and deal with any immediate threats, this heist will be over in no time. Expect a lot of cops, tasers and possibly a few bulldozers as you run through. When you get to the end, activate the trap and move to the escape, but be wary as there could be some snipers overlooking that area. And there we go. This is how you do Slaughterhouse on Deathwish. I hope this is of some use to you, and thank you all for watching.